What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is pretty interesting type of day. I had a check-in with my coach this morning, so I'll pop some of the pictures on the screen. I'm not too happy with them at the moment, as I am sitting at 85 kg, and having a look at my tracker here, it has increased over the past number of days, which I think is down to a couple of reasons of just digestion problems, you could say, would be the best way to say it. But we have legs today, so hopefully I can rectify some of that. And on top of that as well, we have another busy day. I'm in the gym this morning from 6 a.m. It is currently 9:30, and I'm now getting ready for meal one, which is going to be my pre-workout meal for today. I did bring another meal with me, thinking I would have had time to eat it, but there isn't. So yeah, we need to get that into us and get moving on with the day. If you haven't already, please be sure to share and subscribe, and sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Meal one today is going to be 70 grams of oats with a squares bar, and this is just basically going to make sure I can have all the carbs and energy that I need to make sure that I can get through my leg session today. For some reason my legs are feeling a little bit fatigued today, so hopefully later on or tomorrow they will have hopefully recovered, because the last few weeks I haven't been able to go out for my walk in the morning due to this being the case. I have already done 30 minutes of cardio on the bike this morning, so that could have played a part in it, but I'm not 100% sure. And then as well as that, we have a lot of work going on in the gym, which I am excited about as well. Right, so we are getting ready for the gym now. So I've got my shaker bottle here. I've got water and pre-workout lying around the car, so I'm going to make a pre-workout now. Plan is to get round to the gym and then drink it. As I only have 15 minutes of cardio to do left, I should start feeling the effects, hopefully, all being well, once I'm finished. And then that's the perfect way to get the pre-workout in. The most important thing is getting it at the right point. That's my thing that I've found out. If you drink it too early, then you're wasting it. If you're drinking too late, then it's not good. Whereas I find for me, the sweet spot is about 20-25 minutes. Now, some people will say that they take 40 minutes or whatever, and I think that's a load of shit. But if you're feeling the pre-workout at the start of your workout, I feel that works best for me, because maybe it's a bit of placebo, but once I get into my workout, I feel like my body takes over slightly. So I need that boost and push to get started, and then the caffeine that's in my bloodstream then keeps me going, because I wouldn't say I get a come down off the pre-workouts that I take, but I would say I get pretty hungry after. Like, I'll come home and actually feel tired after, not during the workout when it would probably happen. Like on a push day or something, I will feel tired after training, but on a push workout, for instance, I will feel tired during the workout. Whereas with legs, I don't feel it until after, when the pre-workout's kind of worn off about an hour later. So when I get home for about lunch, that's when I'll start feeling it. So what I'll try and do is I'll try and keep you filled in with that anyway. And yeah, we just have to keep pushing on the lower calories for the meantime. So total calories for today are still 2100 calories. As I did say, check-in is complete for today. Bit of a strange one, doing it on a Wednesday, not normally used to it. But again, we will see what happens today and go from there. What's going on, guys? We're back for another commentary today, and I'm going to take you through my leg day and how we're finding things at the moment. So as you can see here, we're starting off with some calf raises first, just making sure to get some blood into the lower body before moving on to the other part of the workout. So my first proper exercise, you could say, is going to be my leg extensions. And on my leg extensions here, my main focus is just trying to make sure that I get a good decent squeeze at the top of the movement, and from that then just making sure to hold it for about 2 seconds at the top. As you can see here, it does get quite difficult as I go later into the set, but that's the main goal at the moment. I'm just trying to break down the muscle fibers as much as possible while keeping everything slow and controlled as well, just to make sure that I'm getting everything out of my quads, because as you'll see as this workout goes on, more quads start to get incorporated from the different exercises that I begin doing. So after I finish off with some leg extensions, we're then moving on to the hack squat. Now with the hack squat, I've done this a little bit differently, and this is because I'm trying to do sissy squats at the beginning, or as reps as possible, and then I move into doing normal reps. As you can see here, I'm doing the normal reps today, as I didn't have a lot of time, as this workout was quite restricted due to getting back to the gym for the electrician to come around and have a look at the light. So we just had to blast through this as best as possible. So instead of getting a full workout of 7 exercises, I was only able to record 4. So the exercises that you wouldn't have seen in this workout would have been my adductors, would have also been my hamstring curls, and also my seated hamstring curls. But I was able to get in and show you my hip thrusts, which I've been doing. And for any guy, I would say it's pretty important to do these to make sure that you can have a strong posterior chain, and having a strong posterior chain is going to help out massively when you're trying to build up your compound movements such as your deadlifts or your squats. So if you aren't doing these, I would definitely say to get them into your workout. But yes, a quick 45-minute workout was all that was needed today. Session is done and I have to shoot on, so I haven't even got to finish on my session because the electrician now is coming to my gym to stick up some new lights, so we'll be making our place look 10 times better soon. Showered, changed and ready to crack on with the rest of the day. Because I'm in the gym so early in the mornings at the moment, I've had to change all my meals about. It's currently 3 o'clock and I'm only having my meal 1 of the day. Now the reason for this is because I'm in the gym so early, I change all my meals about to suit me best, so that when I am coming home or even training, it is having the best meal for me. So as a result of that, I'm now having meal 1 at 3 o'clock, and because of this, it just means that I can have my oats and also my turkey burgers and rice earlier, just so that I can perform properly in the gym. There's still plenty to do today, and hopefully the weather can stay off so I can get out and sort my car tires out, because there's been an issue with them being dirty for so long. They just need clean now, and thankfully we've got a dry spell of weather, so fingers crossed it will stay dry for a bit longer so I can get that done. I've also had 2 deliveries today, and one of these deliveries I've been waiting on for nearly 3 months now. So the first one that I have got is my charger back from when I was on holidays. So the previous video that you would have seen in Croatia, I left my charger behind by accident, and I got the guy from the Airbnb to send it home. It's only taken 3 months, but thankfully we've got it, because now the only charger that I have that has a lightning cable for iPhones is that charger. I needed to get it back. There's no point in me getting a new one when it's going to cost 35 quid, and on top of that, I am looking at possibly upgrading my phone sometime sooner rather than later. Our second order is some protein powder from the supplement shop. So I ran out of my white chocolate hazelnut the other day, so I just thought it would be a good idea to stock up on some of this. And while I was there, I also got myself some creatine, because we always need more of that, and it's better to be safe than sorry and not having any of the house at all. Thankfully, all this only came to about 50 quid, so I can't complain too much. Alright, so it's a few hours later in the evening now, and it's 8 o'clock as a matter of fact, so the card took a pretty long time to do, and I'm feeling pretty tired after it, I must say. Dinner time as such for now is going to be some turkey burgers and veg. I still need to go out and get about 5,000 steps, which isn't too bad, and it's still not too late, so I'll go out and get them done pretty soon. But the big thing that I want to kind of talk about right now is my training, how I'm feeling, and everything along those lines. So for the past number of weeks, I haven't been training 5 days because I've been so busy with the gym. However, when I have got back to 5 days, which is last week and this week, I've been feeling that by the time I get to the end of the week, I'm pretty tired, and my body is taking a long time to recover from the sessions. Now, technically speaking, my last rest day that I had was when I went on holidays about 9 weeks ago, but that holiday wasn't really resting. I was moving about loads. I was doing like 20,000 steps a day, carrying bags all the time, and I was moving every 3 days. So if that is the case, I haven't had a rest day in a long time, and the last time I would have actually had a rest week as such would have been after my competition back in May. So if I haven't actually rested training wise since then, I'm going to have to look at getting a rest week soon enough, because that means it would have been 5 months ago since I last had a rest week at least, or a deload week. And I can understand with my coach why we're still pushed at the moment, but I am going to need to speak to him in my next check-in just to see where things are at, because at the moment we are pushing hard to try and get this body fat off me. It is going in the right direction, and I am checking in every day with him because of a few digestive issues that I've had over the past week. So we're just monitoring my weight a bit more to make sure that I'm actually losing the weight that I'm supposed to be losing. So when we're checking in tomorrow, I will have to have a word with him just to see where things are at, and possibly look at getting a rest week somewhere sooner rather than later, because of how I'm feeling at the moment and how I'm recovering from sessions. Because doing those tires today shouldn't have been something that was actually that difficult, but my body is just feeling in absolute bits right now. So hopefully getting some food into me will make me feel a bit less tired. But as it's only 8 o'clock right now, I could see myself going to sleep. But I'm hoping that it just, with a bit more sleep, focusing on it a bit more, and now with getting a lot of the things sorted in the gym, it'll make life a little bit easier for myself. So once we're speaking to him tomorrow, I'll let you know what's happening. But until then, we just got to keep pushing on.